Hello, my dear Geminis. Surprise, surprise, like it was. Here we are once again with your bonus reading. Now, let me just explain for the new people. I do two types of bonus readings. One is for the members only, so you actually have to become member to watch those. And the other one is for the two signs with the most viewed videos during the week, always referring to the weekly general and weekly Korean finances. It's always you and some other sign. So that's why here and there I throw another bonus reading for you. But this is like the regular one. You almost like hold this like every single week. So thank you all so much for always being there for me and supporting me. Okay. Now, you do have here, I have pulled the Oracle card, and then I'm gonna pull some Tarot to clarify this. Also, just let me quickly mention for the new people, if you need to reach out, there is an email in the description box below the video. There is a description box and there is my email there. So you can reach out to book your personal reading, your clearing session, or any other services that I do offer. Or even if you just want to ask something, feel free to use this email and to contact me. Okay, so that being said, we have the Oracle here. It's number 12. This is actually like the ancient god of the night and war. And also temptation here. So it's like, like a little bit of, like let's say the Emperor energy, the devil, and even the death card here all together. So there you go. Now, however, I'm going to read you the actual message, then I'm going to tell you what I'm, like getting here around the energies, reading the energy around this, and then we're going to pull the tarot. Okay, so the actual advice is, assess in a period of pause and meditation what needs to be sacrificed to leave the house you find yourself in. You will thus be able to obtain great advantages from this new perspective. So there you go. So it could be about this, like very important decisions that the Emperor would do, about the sacrifices that need to be made. Whatever is toxic with the devil will need to go away. And the death card here would be this major transformation. It's like a death and rebirth. So what needs to go, what gets to stay, and what is going to benefit us, and how we're going to actually grow from this situation. Okay, so a lot of, like I would say purging here, because some of you, this is like the final thing. And I would say even the test. I believe that some of you might be really tested lately, like in some opportunities might be reappearing. It's almost like the universe's way, to see, okay, have you graduated, Gemini, or are we going to do the same old and repeat the class? Let's see what's going on here. So I'm just going to pull some tarot here and to clarify a little bit more what's going on with this. But get ready. It's like, like some final adjustments here, what really needs to go. Some of you might be finding yourself a little bit overwhelmed lately, but like if somebody can multitask, you can. So definitely do focus on like all these frequencies and all these opportunities that are just flying around you, and see how you're gonna handle that. Whatever is just weighing you down, whatever, just let it go. Okay, that would be probably the best idea. So let's see, my dear Geminis, what is going on. Now this came like as a lot, but there is a reason. You might get some type of, I told you, look at this, that's the temptation. And I believe, let me read, because this temptation, you see the devil energy, I'm telling you here, watch out, my dear Geminis. Okay, here we go. Yep, the advice, I'm going to read it again here quickly. Assess in a period of pause and meditation what needs to be sacrificed to leave the house you find yourself in. You will thus be able to obtain great advantages from this new perspective. But there is here literally this temptation, because as I mentioned, it is the god of, like the night, the war, temptation, you see, so all this together. Okay, so definitely I bet that this is going to be some type of temptation for you. You might be hearing here, and it's going to be like the knight in shiny armor, but look at the, you can't make this up. Guys, I read energy, that's why the cards are always following. But look at this. Make sure that you don't get, that you don't end up again in this Three of Swords. It's almost like the universe is going to test you. Okay, are we going to do the same old, or are we going to do something different here? You obviously have this some type of communication coming in with this Page of Swords. This could be also almost like a warning coming in. It's because this sometimes represents the guidance. It could be this reading here. Because if you see this knight in shiny armor, sometimes this is a very good energy. It's something very gentle. It's something well-intended, work, love, whatever, friendships, whatever. But sometimes I don't pick that from this. And this time I don't. You know that I read energy, so it's not really about the cards. I'm picking somebody who is you know, supposed to be your knight of shiny armor, but this person is just all talk but never walk, you know. That's the thing here. And maybe you should walk. And it doesn't have to be romance, it can be whatever. Same goes even if it's not a person, if it's opportunity, something that you know that you should pass. You have been, you know, like hurt by this before, you have been disappointed by this before, you know that this doesn't work, but there you are, tempted to do the same all again. Watch out here, my dear Gemini, and just say no. Okay, so that's something here that's coming very strongly. If you resonate with this reading, there is a strong message, because look at this. Yeah, look at this. Are we going to do this? Are we going to finally, you know, like break the pattern here? There is this heavy energy that needs to be just dropped here, okay? So definitely whatever this is, you know, like it looks like it's not really what it seems. And you know that. It's something here you know better. So let's just, you know, like retreat to meditation here. Ask for the signs, you know, ground energy. Don't get tempted here. See what's good for you. Whatever this is, okay? So let's see what else. Okay, here we go. Yep, Knight in shiny armor. Look at this. Another one here, Knight of Wands. This one is a player energy, you see. This one never stays, you see. And it doesn't have to be romance. It could be something. It's risky, it's tempting, it's exciting. But is it good for you? Are we going to do the same old, or are we going to, you know, like level up to the king energy or the emperor and queen energy here, okay? Because after all, this is the god of war here, and, you know, like, of course, temptation as well. But that's what I'm telling you. It's almost like a strange mixture here of the emperor energy. I was speaking emperor, I was speaking devil, and I was speaking the death card here. So there you go. It's combination of Mars and Saturn energy, okay? And Pluto. So that's the fatal combination, you know, like all the hidden stuff, all the hidden desires, all the risky stuff, the tricky stuff, you see. So anyway, however, it looks like this is something that you would like to take a ride, but I don't think that that would be the good idea, okay? So we definitely need to also change. Knights do bring change, but this is where you need to change the direction and stop looking for the knights, start looking for the queens and kings and emperors and the empresses. And it's not only romance, even if it's not the person, it's opportunity here. So we're not going to do the same old, because we have matured here, hopefully. After all, we are finding ourselves here in the position of the god, okay? So you know what I'm trying to say. So leveling up, my dear Gemini, learning the lesson here, because you're going to be tested and something or somebody is going to be reoffered here. Okay, make sure to know what you're doing here. Look at this. Look at this. It's this chaos that they were talking about, okay, that you're finding yourself into. Don't let anybody mess with your mind, okay? Yep, you should beat this one out, you know, like before it enters, you know, like through the front door, from the front gate, whatever, you know, defense, defense, and more defense, my dear Gemini. Look at the Seven of Wands here. No, 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 no. These situations, these offers, this people or person doesn't have anything new to say. And now you knew better. You see the big picture here. You know that what's good for you, what's not. You know what are you up against. Sevens are about realignment, okay? And the sevens are about literally sometimes reflecting on ourselves and understanding ourselves and why we made sometimes the choices that we made, and handling ourselves here. Taming the beast. The beast would like to go for it, but you know better here. It's a self-control. It's self-mastery here, because you have mastered yourself. You have mastered your heart, and probably through some difficult lessons here. That's why now you know better, okay, my dear Gemini? This is Leo energy here, by the way. So, yep, we are going to choose different. Yeah. Two of Wands, step out there, thinking out of the box, doing something out of the ordinary, different choices. There is a whole wild world there full of opportunities. We don't have to carry this all the time, you know, because somehow some of you, whoever I'm reading here for, always ends up with this burden on the back and the shoulders. Why? There's no need for that. You know that. So let's just do something different this time around, okay? And that's going to bring the joy, the success. You see, you're going to feel good, you know. You could even feel like I want to celebrate, you know, even just for saying no to something that maybe last time you said yes. But you see, every single time that we do and work and, you know, like heal and move forward, it's one step further from the chaos, as they say here, your message, okay? And closer to what we are supposed to do, where we are supposed to be, you know, something that does have to do with, fulfilling our destiny and being in alignment, with our destiny here. Okay, so it's not where you are, it's not the familiar, it's something different, and you're going to go through this change, my dear Geminis. A lot of you are going to actually handle this beast and handle the temptation and say no and even defend yourself, definitely here, just even rejecting this, because something or somebody is going to come back around. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. What did I tell you here? Wheel of Fortune, it's Sagittarius energy. It's this Jupiter that it's in your sign until the June, okay? It is a planet of good luck and fortune expansion, you see, and that's in store for you. But this is test here. Are we going to do the same old, or you're ready for this wheel finally to turn so that you can embrace everything that it's meant for you? You still have like a 5-6 months here, you see, 5, let's say, with this Jupiter in your sign. So let's just, make the best out of it. This also talks about divine timing. And for some of you, time is really to see if something is not for you and to finally cut here the ties with this situation, with this person, with these people, with this job, whatever this is, and move forward, okay? This also sometimes does bring the second chances. But here it's going to be like a test, because there is something else here for you. But do you want to carry this again? If you want, okay, you're going to be given the lesson again. Okay, my dear Gemini, be a little bit careful here. You can do this, and I'm seeing you celebrating because you're going to choose differently this time. I'm just going to, once again, I'm going to read you the message because this is very important here for some of you. Of course, it's a general reading. It's not for everybody. So here we are. So the ancient god of the night, war, education, temptation. So there you go. And this is education in the form of this Saturn karmic lessons. So there you go. I told you it's like Pluto, it's Saturn here, and it's Mars. Be careful with these energies that I'm picking here. Okay, so the advice is assess in a period of pause and meditation what needs to be sacrificed to leave the chaos you find yourself in. You will thus be able to obtain great advantages, there you go, from this new perspective. It's a new perspective, choosing differently to ones, okay? So there you go. Okay, my darlings, I want to thank you once again for always being there for me and supporting me. I love you all so much, so take care.